Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
We're back to talk one of our new favorite reality TV shows. This is House of Villains. This is episode 7 Pride Cometh Before the Fall. Brian, I was upset that we had a 1 week break. Understand that Thanksgiving falls on a Thursday, so we couldn't miss it. I kind of wish we had had this episode on Thanksgiving. I would have been very thankful for what we saw play out here. Um, Look, you can't go very far. There's a few things main on my mind. I have Omarosa and her fake injury. I have Johnny Fairplay and his stupidity. And we have our favorite chaos villain, awesome buddy, Bobby Lytes. So where do you want to start here, Brian, on what we should talk about?
I mean, I honestly think like numerically is the best way because, and I agree with you, man. If this was we had this on Thursday night, like I was kind of bummed we didn't watch this last night. Like we didn't do this one immediately because like I like was like when she was gonna be like, I want her out of the house, like and like she was gonna try to get
Like the
Tanisha
police.
out. And I will say, man, like we were worried about like New York. I know a lot of people fell off the show in New York left, but like I think like Bobby Lights has stepped up. Tanisha has stepped up, and I think Omarosa, even though I don't agree with anything she does, she definitely stepped up for. Like, I mean, come on, she's trying to get a what I don't even know. I'm
Restraining order.
yeah, you have a restraining order. I'm blanking. Like in a
Dude,
show.
New York was like the Ned Stark of this show. It's like, oh, this is the main character. Oh, dead at season one.
Could
One
you
of these.
imagine if she was still hearing that happened? Like she's like, you're gonna get a restraining order. It's just a shame that she's not, man. I think
That's
it
what I'm
was
saying. She's
so
Ned Stark. She's
funny.
Ned Stark. Like it's like
It was so funny.
like she had to create this giant power vacuum for everyone
Yeah.
to just start squabbling. Um, I want to talk about Bobby Lights. I
He's
love
isn't he
Bobby
awesome? I
Lights.
mean, I know this is your first time, but like
No, I love Bobby. I love Bobby because Bobby is. I like that Bobby is. It's like something that where we have other shows where we love where like the money is like everything. Bobby's like, I'm good. I just want to like just blow this game up. The dude, we're just gonna ruin it now, but like he convinces Johnny Fairplay to hand over the super villain to him because Johnny wins the pass along challenge, which is a
mhm.
very hot potato challenge. Whoever the last person with the briefcase is, we thought was the super villain, turns out was the person to hand off the super villain. You had Bananas warning him, do not hand it off. People are going to screw you. I got you if you give it to me. And I genuinely believe Bananas. I don't think he would have sent
No, I don't
Fairplay.
think he would either. He knows how to play these games.
But he sends it to literally Bobby Lights, who is the chaos warrior of all chaos warriors. I mean, did you see the outfit he wore?
I mean, that's what I love about him, man.
Dude, he's crazy. He's best.
Yeah, I love like when he in confessionals where he has like that like the army hat on, but it's like a general hat, like a major hat or something like. And he just, I love it. He's just like, I'm lying. I'm trying. He's actively trying to be the most villainous person, which I actually really enjoy. I think that's the point of the show.
He's like Bobby Lights. He will be on season 2.
Yeah, if they don't like reset the cast, but yeah, he
That's what I'm
should.
saying. I think they would reset the cast, but like I could see them like if any repeat people, like I could see like Bananas, Lights, and like New York. You know what I mean? Like those three,
Don't
like
think they bring out Marissa back.
I think they would have before this shit where she's like
Oh well, she's like kind of acting a
calling
fool.
her that dude, that kind of stuff. They play it off the edit. That kind of stuff's a pain in the butt behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
the producer is like having a knock on the door, and she's like being super extra.
That's
Like,
way more work than like Bananas, who is like the commiserate, like professional, like knows how this works. New York, who's hilarious, and then again, like who did I say? Bobby, who was like, they all
I
know
mean,
exactly what
I
they're doing.
never
It's like,
thought that he would be who he was on this show. Like he's
oh, for
out of
sure.
like you had to pick somebody. Like I was like his stock, like he hits like you bought it at $20 and now it's worth like 150. Like that's like how good
Yeah,
he I think he's
Bananas
been
was
on
a
the show.
safe bet. He was like a push bet. Like he did
Yeah,
exactly what he should be. He's
it's like
not the
buying Apple.
wrong,
That's like buying Apple stock. You know it's going to be good. You're going to make a little bit of money.
but he's also there's a good chance that he's not going to pay you out and win because it's
Yeah.
just. I don't think Bananas. I really don't think Bananas is gone next week. I really
No,
don't.
I don't. I think it's Shake.
There should be Shake. I think the two Bobby and Bananas after putting. Then I get the one thing I will give Bobby is Bananas did throw him in. Now I think Bananas throwing him in, he knew Bobby wasn't going home, but it was kind of like a warning shot. So like at the end of the day, like I think Bananas again, He doesn't care. He's won
No,
a bunch of reality shows in his life. He doesn't give a crap. He gets it.
I mean
So he's like,
he wore like a fur jacket to the thing. He knows
he
like
did the whole like
you can
fucking thing.
tell like how people dress that they know who like the way Shake is dressed, and then you got Bobby dressed like I don't know what he's dressed as, and he looks like a Power Rangers villain. You know what I mean?
I think right now, Banana's main goal is to see if he can hook up with Aunt Pizza.
Hey, good for him, man.
No, I'm not saying he's
I
wrong,
would
but I
honestly
feel like
love, dude. I would honestly love, like we were just talking there, like Bobby Bananas goes up to Bobby. He's like, "Look, I know we don't like each other, but if we could totally flip this house if me and you act like we hate each other, but we have a secret
I
alliance."
can see that. No, I'm what I was feeling too. And first of all, they like Bananas doesn't care about Shake, and Bobby actively dislikes Shake. I feel
Yeah,
like even like we talked about in the challenge, I feel like Bananas might go to Bobby before the challenge, be like, look, like this is fun. We're both killing it. Let's battle it out longer. Let's get rid of this loser. And then boom. Like
yeah.
I think that's where we could get it. Because honestly, screw Shake, dude. Shake is a loser.
He
Like
just
Shake
yeah
is
he doesn't know how to talk to people. I mean he lost he yells at Anfisa. I mean Johnny Fairplay has like no mental strength whatsoever. I mean the guy's crying over losing a challenge. He could be
I
easy. I mean
thought Shake
he
was gonna come play supervillain and be a douche and misogynist and play it up because we know he's not probably fully that, but basically showed up as just like some like loser brat kid. Like, and
yeah.
I just again like we enjoyed it. We covered Shake. Good for us. It was a nice early boost in the channel, but like just thought we'd get a little bit more out of him, but we
I
didn't.
was really hoping that Bobby would put in Johnny and Omarosa. Shake Johnny Omarosa. That would have been awesome too. Like, I mean, putting in bananas is good too. And like even himself, I never would have thought he would have done that. But like I'm glad he didn't go the boring route like Tanisha Shake.
I want to get Shake out, frankly. I think this is in my perfect world, bro. We get rid of Shake, we get rid of Anfisa. Then we get into like the Titan final 4 or 5 that are just like Bananas, Omarosa, Johnny Fairplay, uh,
Tanisha.
yeah, Tanisha.
Dude, she's back under the radar after all that stuff.
That's what I'm saying, but that would be a great final 5 because they get that final 5 too. I think they get Omarosa the F out of there,
Yeah.
frankly.
I mean, I think people are over her
She
now. Like
can't win. I
even
don't think
Bobby's
she
over her.
I think Tanisha's got a way more shot to win than her. I don't think Bobby can win. I
I,
think Tanisha's in a great spot to win this
I
game.
think my person I want to win the least is like honestly Johnny Fairplay right
No,
now.
I want Tanisha to win.
Yeah, I think Tanisha would be great. I mean,
I love Tanisha. If it doesn't get, but she could also be scapegoated by Johnny too. Like she is like
yeah.
she is like a little bit of a meat shield for Johnny at the same
Yeah, I think
time.
right now my like get people out of here is like Omarosa, Johnny Fairplay,
And Fisa,
Shake. I don't care. Anfisa's just there to me.
she's not a villain to me, dude.
I want to see her do something villainous. That's why I'm waiting. I'm kind of waiting for like Bobby Lytes like
We're
completely.
casting season 2 here, people. Brian and I want to host the reunion. Like, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been great. I know people like say like we that TikTok. They're like, "Oh, who's watching this anymore?" It's like it's still a
No,
good
I got
show.
people like who just found out the show existed this
Yeah,
week.
it's still a good show. It's better than a lot of other shows we watch. Honestly, man, I will say that.
No, I agree. Um, I'm looking forward to the challenge to see how the dynamic works out next week. Again, selfishly wish that we were had an episode next week so we could
Me
roll
too.
into it. But we will be here next week. Make sure you check out all of our playlists here on YouTube. We are covering basically anything you can think of reality TV wise. But hey, if there's a show we aren't covering, let us know. Want to help us cover it? Shoot us an email, shoot us a comment. We are openly open to that. Check out our TikTok as well, 60-second reviews, reality TV news, and clips from our favorite shows. But for myself, Brian, everyone here at the Reality Guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace.